Hello, my friends. It's good to see you again. Welcome to another afternoon game collection inventory stream. If you clicked on the stream for Sonic 2, my apologies. That's what we played last night, and I didn't get the category switched over properly before I started the stream. But I don't plan on doing any gameplay on this stream. I plan on spending a few hours, 2 or 3, looking through my games, typing them into my catalog app in my tablet, taking photos of them, and I'm just gonna work at a slow pace. And if you want to come along for the ride, feel free to comment on anything you see on screen, ask me questions, share stories, that kind of thing. What we're going to do today, my plan is to start off with my Super Famicom games. There aren't a whole lot. And then to work on Atari 2600 primarily. My Atari 2600 games are a huge mess. They're all in disarray. So it's gonna be a task. So I'm gonna get us moved over to my table. Now, historically speaking, whenever I do this, I tend to crash a lot of stuff on the stream. So let's see if it goes well. Okay, and do we have a live image? Yes, we do. All right. Alright, I'm going to get my microphone moved and then start grabbing some things out of boxes, and we'll get rolling here. Okay, I've located some of the Super Famicom games. Nice, you can see my reflection there. So I've located some of them. The rest, I think, are mixed in with with a different console. But we're going to go ahead and take care of these first before I go digging again. Right, so first up, Rockman X. And some of these Famicom games I actually have manuals for. Super Famicom. I think this first batch of Famicom games here are all ones that I have that are duplicates of one that I have the American version of. Super Donkey Kong 2. Sparkster. Super Mario All-Stars. Get the manual for this one too. It says right on the front, Mario 1, 2, 3, and USA. F-Zero. Super Donkey Kong. This one I think is actually a Korean copy because it's got those look like Korean characters to me. Super Ghouls and Ghosts. Gotta have it. My favorite game. Again with the manual. Balls 3D. I'm getting a whole lot of glare in my photos today. I don't know if it's because I'm setting them down in a slightly different place, or if these labels are just more shiny, or what it is that's causing it. Super Street Fighter 2. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie. And Yoshi's Island. Again with a manual. I have no idea where it may be, but I'm thinking somewhere I've got a box that has boxes for a lot of these games. unfolded and flattened out and put away, because I don't think I would have bought the game and the manual without a box. It seems like the game would be loose, or it would have a box and manual, or a box or manual. But to just come like this with just the two seems very unlikely to me. So that's the first handful. I know there are more somewhere around here. They might be mixed in with the Atari games, though, so maybe I'll find them while I'm looking at those. I'm just thinking it's unfortunate, because if I'm correct, and I do have boxes for a lot of these games somewhere, I'm just going to have to retake a lot of the photos I just took. Not that it was a tremendous amount, but it'd just be that much extra that I still have to do yet. Okay, I did find more Super Famicom games. Not quite where I thought they would be, but close. Hello, 5-Foot Giant. Hey, thanks for tuning in. This music, are we at Disney World? It's so nice. This is music from Mario Party 5. So far, I've used Mario Party music on all of my collection inventory streams. I just think it makes for really good background music. Okay, and a few more Super Famicom games. My Super Famicom and Famicom collections are really, really small. I only have a handful of games for each. So we're gonna be done with these pretty quickly. Here I've got Donkey Kong Country 3. I think this is Donkey Kong Country 3, so this is a weird... I've never actually put this game in the console, so it could be wrong, but I mean, do you see what they've done? They've taken the label off of an American copy of this game and stuck it. They peeled the label off of the original, the original Japanese or Korean label. I'm guessing Japanese, based on the text on the back. They peeled the label off and then they stuck on the American label. So it could be a completely different game with the wrong label for all I know. But for now, I'm just going to assume it's accurate. Nice, it sounds like something you'd hear walking around at a theme park. It is very upbeat and jaunty, but I like it also because it has a lot of variety to it. Tetris? Forgot to actually snap the photo. Mega Man X3. Rockman X2. Okay, and finally Rockman 7. Alright, so our total of Super Famicom games is 16. Not a huge collection, but I mean, there's some really good ones in there. The Rockman games. You know, Donkey Kong, Mario. Can't go wrong with that kind of stuff. So, next we'll go ahead and knock out the Famicom games. I think I have them all here on my table except one. I don't know where... I don't know where the elusive last one is hiding. I know I've seen it recently. Again, probably mixed in with the Atari games. Okay, my first Famicom game, this one over here that's intriguing you, probably, with the Sonic and Knuckles hiding out on the side of the screen here. It's actually a bootleg cartridge. ...2000 Super 8-in-1 home video game cartridge. I don't have a lot of bootleg games in my collection, but I have a couple. So this Super 8-in-1 cartridge, it looks like it's got Mario Bros, NBA Live 98, Donkey Kong, Sonic, Striker 1942, Bomberman, and Macross. I don't even know what that is. But who knows? Who knows what... These things, they have all kinds of nonsense on them. Who knows? This could be anything. So I'm inventorying the bootleg games, but I'm not inventorying them in the regular game list. I'm putting them in a separate category. There's this. I don't know what it is. It's a Famicom game, but it's this weird. It's got a weird big cartridge. It's actually got a little cartridge plugged into it. So I don't know, like, if there are a bunch of these little cartridges out there somewhere, and you can swap them out with the big cartridge, or I have no idea. I don't know why it's built this way. It's some kind of baseball game. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it in my inventory as Sunsoft Baseball. So I don't know if anyone out there knows anything about these, but it is one of the stranger things in my collection. Here we've got Gradius. Hello, Mile High Rule. Great to see you. Welcome to Collection Inventory. I've just done the Super Famicom games. Now I'm working on the Famicom games. And then, once I finish those, Atari 2600 is up next. Okay, here I have something. I have no idea what this is. The artwork doesn't indicate to me what it is, and there's no English on the title anywhere. The only character I can understand is a numeral 3. I'm just going to inventory this one as question marks for now. This is Kid Dracula. This is a game I really want to check out. I want to play this on stream, so This right here will be in my motivation to eventually hook up my Famicom. Rockman 5. And Rockman 4. Okay, and my second bootleg Famicom cartridge. This one is a 97 Super 4-in-1. Looks like it's got Lion King, Somari, Wolf Spectral 29, and Turtles 3. So again, who knows? It could be anything. Could be absolutely anything on this. A lot of times these bootleg cartridges, they're filled with nonsense, and a lot of times they don't even work. It seems like they tend to go bad fairly easily. Alright, I'm going to take a quick peek around for my my last Famicom game. I believe I found it. It's Gargoyle's Quest. or I believe Gargoyles Quest 2. Hello, Pally Plays. Welcome to the stream, Pally. Currently working, so I haven't talked, but I'm enjoying the lurk and seeing your collection. Hey, thanks for lurking, Pally. Great to know you're around. Oh, and it looks like we got a follow. Is it Lukey 1119? Sorry, I can't see the activity feed very well from where I'm working, but thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Alright, time to start grabbing the Atari games. Okay, I don't think I have any Atari 2600 manuals. If I do, if I do have any in my collection, they're so small, I mean so few in number, that I'll be fine to just redo their photos if I come across them later. The only one I'm thinking that I feel like I remember I had was Pac-Man. But I'm not seeing it anywhere currently, so I could just be mistaken. Alright, so let's start off with Worm War 1. I love this game. I just played it on stream Sunday night. I'd never heard about this game until, like, I don't know, like 5 or 6 years ago. Someone brought a copy of it to a game night, randomly, and I was so impressed by it that the next weekend I immediately went out and got myself a copy of it. And then I never really played it so much, so on Sunday when I finally got around to really, like, giving it a serious shot, I had spent a lot of time figuring out how to play the game. But it's lots of fun, and it's really advanced for an Atari 2600 game. It's got lots of simultaneous enemies on screen, lots of good, like, it's very colorful, got great sound. Got a lot of, you know, the classic sort of standard Atari sound effects. Skiing. A lot of these Atari 2600 games are sports titles with just very, very basic titles like this. Chopper Command. Spider Fighter. This game looks, I like the picture on the cartridge here. This game looks intriguing. Might have to try this one out pretty soon. Maze Craze. This one I got 2 copies of. Warlords. Again, 2 copies. Hello, Squirrel. Hey, welcome to the stream. Collection Inventory Day. We're doing Atari 2600. Glad you dropped by. You're up early. I'm finishing up my lunch and saw you pop on. Yeah. Sometimes I show up for an afternoon stream. I'm trying really hard this week to do a lot of afternoon streams. Mostly because I want to get a lot of this inventory taken care of. Because as I catalog the games, I can tuck them away neatly, and then they don't take up so much room scattered all over my floor. Jungle Hunt. Jungle Hunt. I never really played the Atari 2600 version of this very much. This was one of the games I had on the Commodore 64, though, and I used to play it on that. I recall it being okay. Neatly in an alphabetical order, how organized? Oh, not at all. They're not alphabetized, not even close. Used to play that one in the arcade. I've never played the arcade version. There's Burger Time. My copy of Burger Time looks on Atari 2600 looks suspiciously similar to my copy of Burger Time on the Intellivision. So I wonder if they're the same game inside, just with an adapter attached on this one, or I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. This one I couldn't get to work, though. I tried playing this on stream last weekend, and the game wouldn't start, but it turned on, so I don't know. I don't know if it's damaged or if it was just user error. tends to be a lot of user error on my streams. It was better than the console version, but still one of those games that didn't age well. I only remember playing Jungle Hunt every now and then. It wasn't one of my like go-to favorites or anything like that. Mario Bros. I think this game is 2-player only. Asteroids. I picked this up, I was like, oh, mystery cart. There's no labeling on it, but I do have the label, it just fell off. And it's a good one, it's a classic, Q*bert. I like Q*bert. I played a lot of Q*bert, but I didn't play the official Q*bert. I played Slinky, which is like a Q*bert knockoff. You can lick the back and get it to stick. I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to try that. Music reminds me of Zelda. Is it Zelda? The music is Mario Party 5. All of my collection inventories have had Mario Party music on loop. Here's another one, Frogger. Another arcade classic. I have Frogger on the Atari 2600 and I have it on the Super Nintendo. I should do a double feature. I never would have guessed. I bought the first Mario Party the other day, and it's brutal. Mario Party, every Mario Party game, I haven't played all the Mario Parties, but I've played a fair number of them, and they're always brutal. The computer seems to always be overpowered, and the bonus stars they give it at the end of the game are just like kick you while you're down. How did you like Frogger? I bought it, but I haven't played it. I've played a little bit of Frogger. It's okay. I mean, it's it's an arcadey game. I'm not really sure what either of these console versions is like. Offhand, though, I'm not sure what versions of Frogger I've played. Superman. But were you a cool kid with a Frogger watch? I was not, in fact, a cool kid. I've never liked watches much. Just realized I have a lamp. I can add a little more light to my general world here. For crossing the road games like that, I preferred Freeway. I don't know if I've played Freeway. Never a watch person either. I've never been much for any sort of jewelry, functional or not. So no watches, no rings, no necklaces. That's not entirely true. There was a period of time I used to wear a skeleton key on a leather strap around my neck. No giant clock around your neck to show how rap you are. No giant clocks. Video pinball. I bet I have fun with this. I like video games of pinball machines. It's a different console, but I'm looking forward to playing this one day too. Pinball Quest. I mean, it's got a pinball with a skull reflected on it. How awesome could you get? It says the world's first pinball fantasy. Space Invaders. Oh, just like I have Frogger on the Atari and on the Super Nintendo, I have Space Invaders on the Atari and the Super Nintendo. We could just do a themed night where we just Atari 2600 versus SNES and just pair up all the games I have on both consoles. Because, you know, that's a fair battle, right? They're roughly equally equipped systems, right? Miss Pac-Man. Do it. That sounds fun. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll have to do that. I gotta keep an eye out for more things out on both systems. Oh wow, hang on, Miss Pac-Man. I have Miss Pac-Man on Atari and the Super Nintendo. Look at that. I've got 3 pairs of games. Now I have to do it. Dig Dug. Pac-Man. And I got 2 copies of Pac-Man. My second copy of Pac-Man is in shrink wrap. I believe it's still the original shrink wrap. I keep my shrink-wrapped Pac-Man in a video game rental case. Dig Dug, that game is fun. I like Dig Dug. What I really like, though, is Dig Dug 2 on the NES. It's a completely different game, but that one is a lot of fun. What system? Atari? Yes, these are Atari 2600. I need to buy an Atari, but I don't see myself buying a lot of games for it. Atari's a system. I don't tend to play a whole lot of the Atari 2600. It's fun to play around with every now and then, but really, games that are older than the NES, it's kind of hard for me to get into a lot of the times. So a lot of them are just so stark, or they're so esoteric. that this is, I don't know, it's just hard for me to wrap my head around them. But every now and then I get the strong urge, and when you really give them a fair shake, yeah, then you can have a lot of fun with them for a while. The games are generally fun for what they were. I can't think of any that are completely unplayable, even if they aren't good. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like that. Like the Atari is fun with an asterisk. You told me you go into an existential crisis. That's kind of what it feels like to play a lot of Atari games sometimes. They kind of they can put you in an altered state of mind where reality itself becomes very questionable. I like the maze game that was on the Atari. I don't remember what it was. I don't know, was it Maze Craze? That one has maze in the title. But I don't know if I could tell you. Here's Junior Pac-Man. E.T. the Extraterrestrial. Great classic Atari game. It had procedurally generated mazes in a couple of modes. That sounds cool. I don't know what game that could be, though. So I played E.T. I played E.T. for a while on stream last weekend. But I couldn't complete a loop in it, so I'm going to be doing an Atari night later this week on Thursday night. And we're going to start off the night with E.T., and I'm going to see if I can complete a loop in it. It was probably Maze Craze, I don't remember though for sure. It sounds like something worth checking out, so I hope I have a copy and I come across it. Defender. Super Breakout. Always a big fan of Breakout. I like the TI-99 ripoff of Defender. I don't know that I've played that. I think it was called Parsec. TI-99, that's the graphing calculator? Centipede. Followed appropriate by Millipede. No, it was a computer. Look it up and see if I have the name right. You probably do. I just read TI with a number after it, though, and I was thinking Texas Instrument, like the calculators. Not a big PC guy, so I'm familiar with the Commodore 64, but a lot of the other stuff like the Amiga or the ZX or those kind of things, they're all completely mysterious and unknown to me. Was the TI-99 4A. It was a home computer, but probably not much more powerful than a graphing calculator given the age. Gyrus. This is another one I had on the Commodore. So I'm not familiar with the Atari version, but I really liked the Commodore 64 version of Gyrus. Donkey Kong. This was a really early one. It had a cartridge slot for games. I think you could play some Commodore games on cartridge, but I didn't have a cartridge reader. We just had floppy disks. We didn't even have the cassette reader. So I've got 2 Donkey Kong Jr. I don't know if these are the same game in different packaging or if they're different games. So I'm not sure if I inventory them together or separate. I'm gonna assume they're the same, and then I'll split them up in the inventory later if I'm wrong. No cassette player either, no cassette player. Just the disk drive. Popeye, here we go. Here's another one I played on the Commodore. Okay, that's a good first chunk of them. I've got to go dig around and find some more now. We're currently at 28 games inventoried. I would guess we're probably about halfway through my Atari 2600 games. Okay, we got another good healthy batch. First up, Tutankhamun. Street Racer. Berserk. Hey Dartomic, great to see you. Those 2600 games, you bet. I've got an Atari 800. I don't know what the Atari 800 is. The Atari 2600 is the only Atari console I own, aside from, I think I have an Atari Flashback or two. I don't know which ones I have. I think maybe the Flashback 5? Pitfall. The person who owned it before me has put a sticker on it that says high score running right, 86,572. A title sticker on that Pitfall copy feels like it's in really bad shape. It looks kind of like a computer. It has a keyboard on it. You can get a tape deck, maybe a floppy drive for it too. But I just have cartridges for it. I think it was to compete with the Commodore 64. Turmoil. Kangaroo. Football. I think I read somewhere that Pitfall actually had an end to it. I remember it locking up once or twice near the end, but I don't know if that was a real ending for it. I'm really not familiar with Pitfall. It's a game, I didn't have it when I was a child. One of my aunts had a copy of it, and so I played it a handful of times at her house. But it would have been when I was like maybe 3 or 4 years old. Like, I was real young, so I have basically no memory of it. There were a limited number of screens. Okay, here we go. Now this one, well and truly, is a mystery. There is no sticker left on it, and none that has fallen off anywhere that I'm aware of. So I have no idea what this game is. I have to set it aside. We have basic programming, computer programming made easy. I'm sure this would be a fun night on stream. Unfortunately, I don't have the Atari keyboard controllers. I'm not even sure this would work with the Atari 2600 now that I'm looking at it. It doesn't have 2600 printed on anywhere. It says CX 2620. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think that's just like a serial code, because the other game has a CX number on it too. How exciting. Yeah, I know. I know. Join me for a night of basic programming. I have Pitfall on the 800 and had it on the Intellivision. It looks exactly the same. I have a collectible Pitfall canteen somewhere. I was going to grab it to put it on camera, but I'm not sure where it is. Look at the pins to see if it's the same width as the pins on the other game. See if it works on the 2600. I mean, I can't see the pins in the programming, but basic programming and Kangaroo, like the bottoms look the same. So I imagine it works with the 2600. It's just weird to me that it doesn't actually have the number 2600 printed on it anywhere. But I guess that shouldn't really be weird, because a lot of them don't. Like this game right here, Star Raiders. It doesn't actually say 2600 anywhere. Can you actually save externally to something on the Atari? I don't think so. I don't know. Those have protectors on them. The console pushes some buttons on the inside so the protector moves back. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it hid the pins or not. Some of them do, some of them don't. Most of the games have protectors on them, but not all of them do. This one doesn't. I don't know if it didn't come with one or if it broke off or... I don't know. They're all different. The Atari 2600 is the Wild West. All the carts look different. It's all just random. .800 carts hid the pins too. I don't think any of my 800 carts say 800 on them. Fair enough. They figured 80s kids were too dumb to not touch the chips. Typing with the joystick for programming in BASIC would be horrible. Alright, next we got Dodge 'em. I actually got 2 copies of this one. This copy is much fancier. Here we have Gorf. Space Jockey. Ice hockey. Air-sea battle. Circus Atari. Riddle of the Sphinx. Armor Ambush. Another one of these weird, like, seems like it's made with an adapter attached to it cartridges. Night Driver. Demon Attack. Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Vanguard. Human Cannonball. I wonder what this game is like. I wonder if it's at all like the Cannonball minigame from Pilot Wing 64. Basketball. Smurf, Rescue in Gargamel's Castle. Amador. Adventure. Another one with multiple copies. I got a basic plain looking Adventure. And I got an awesome fancy looking Adventure. Revenge of the Beefsteak Tomatoes. That sounds so bootleg. It is probably the wackiest title. It is probably the wackiest title that I have. I didn't even know what it was. I was looking at it. I thought it was, what is that? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? I guess this is a sequel? Yeah, it's like it's saying we are technically not Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. Exactly. Raiders of the Lost Ark? Othello? Don't come across many games based on Shakespeare. I've got another copy of Street Racer? Oh no. Well, I'll come back to this in a moment. Sequest. So taking pictures of the games you're making in online inventory. No, this is just in an app on my tablet. I've been pointed in the direction of a website called VG Collect, where you can do an online inventory. And after I've got all the data in my app, I might upload it there as well. But no, this is just local on my tablet right now. Now that you have them, you can number them and do a random for points redemption. I'm thinking about doing something like that, about having channel points or some sort of game where we have games picked out at random. Alright, I gotta go dig out some more. You said BNG. What's BNG? What? I think you misheard me, Powley, or I misspoke. Oh, okay. Pally, I think it's VG Collect. I think is the name of the website. So remember I said I thought we were about halfway done? I've got all of these left. We're currently at 58 Atari 2600 games in the inventory. Demons to Diamonds. I like the idea of having an online inventory that's accessible for people who watch my streams, so they can know what I have if they want to make requests and stuff like that. But it's currently more of a priority for me to have an inventory for myself that is accessible offline. So if I'm out looking for games or shopping around or something, I don't have to remember everything I own. I can look it up in my tablet. And then once I've got it completed, in my tablet, then it shouldn't be that hard to transfer it over. Like, it'd be a little bit of a pain to sit down and type everything up again, but at least I'll have a list I can copy from. I like the backloggery. I don't know the backloggery. Anyone who wants to check that out, you're gonna have to Google it. The links are blocked in my chat. I feel that the amount of times I have bought 2 or 3 copies of the same game is outrageous. Fortunately, I don't do that often, and I have very rarely done it with an expensive item. Space War. Yar's Revenge. Combat. Must have belonged to the same person who owned Pitfall, because they got their high scores attached to with stickers. Bowling. mash. This game looks awesome. Moon Patrol. Skydiver. Taz. Backgammon. I don't even know how to play regular backgammon. With a like the board game. I have no idea how to play it on the Atari. Flag capture. Surround. I have no idea. I have no idea what this is. Video Olympics, another one I got 2 copies of. Pole position. Indy 500. Can't believe they actually made 500 indie games. Oh, this one will probably be fun. Video chess. Sword Quest Fire World. Joust. Pele Soccer. Star Master. We got 2 copies of Star Master. Oh no, I got another completely blank one. I got a Sega Genesis game mixed in with my Atari games. Oh no, another completely blank one. Combat. Didn't I already inventory Combat? This was a duplicate. I've got duplicates I don't even know I have. Home run. Tron Deadly Discs. Lock and Chase. Crypts of Chaos. Frontline. Oh, we're getting near the end. I can see the light. Phoenix. Reactor. Here's one we were talking about earlier. Freeway. Sword Quest Earthworld. Keystone Capers. Casino. Solar Fox. Golf. And Missile Command. Again, they put their high score on it. High score 77,480. And once again, I have 2 copies. All right, so I think that's every Atari 2600 game I own. So that's going to bring our grand total up to 92. 92 Atari 2600 games. I cannot believe it. And that's still not even counting the 3 blank ones. So it could be as many as 95 if the blank ones are not duplicates of anything. That is astounding. So when we do Atari night streams, we're going to have a lot. There are a lot of potential that we can go through. Hey Kyle TX500, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Almost 100 2600 games. Nice. Yes, really close. I guess I'm going to have to... Well, first I'm going to have to figure out what these blank ones are. So I think that's what we'll do on Thursday. Thursday night's going to be Atari 2600 on stream. We'll start off with E.T. I'll do that for an hour or two maybe. Unless I get really lucky and beat it really, really quick. And then after that, we'll play whatever the blank games are. And find out what they are and just have some fun with them. Should be a good time, I think. I will be back for another stream later tonight. I'm winding things up now. I will be back tonight around mystery carts are always fun. They sure are. I should be back around 11 p.m. Central Time tonight. We're planning on doing Double Dragon on the NES. I'm still trying to beat that one. I don't know if it's going to happen. We'll do that for the first hour or two of the stream tonight. You know, see what happens. Maybe I'll do well. Maybe I'll choke. Who knows? And then after that, we're going to switch over to Donkey Kong Country 2 and continue my first playthrough of that game. So that's what's on the table for later tonight if you want to stop by again. But we're wrapping up this stream. So thank you very much for being here. I appreciate the views. I appreciate the people chatting with me. You know, this is a long process. There's still a lot more to do. I've got to inventory my Sega Genesis games, my NES games, my Game Boy games, and then all of my Switch games and games on disc. That's going to be a lot. I think next time I do an inventory stream, which hopefully will be within the next couple days, maybe even tomorrow. I don't know. I kind of do these unplanned. I think next time I'm going to focus on my GameCube games and get those knocked out, and just do some discs just for a change of pace. But we'll see. We'll see what I'm in the mood to grab and mess with. Chi-Chi, thank you. See you later. Have a good one. Thanks for being here, Mile High Rule. Might not be in tonight, who knows. Well, either way, I appreciate you being here now. And yeah, if I can catch you later, that'd be great too. I'll let the whiskey decide. Sounds like a plan. Thanks for the relaxing stream. Thanks for being here for it, Kyle. Much appreciated. So let's go on a raid. If you want to hang around with me here, for a moment, I will get a target typed in, and we'll go see what someone else is doing. Oh no, I got my voice echoing in my own ears. I don't like when this happens. There it goes. Okay, here we go. Let's drop in on Mazin888. Mazin has been a good friend of the stream. He does Splatoon, but he's also the champion speedrunner of Castlevania The Adventure on Game Boy. I think he's got the world record in every category. He's been popping into my streams, giving me a lot of encouragement to speedrun that game myself. given me a lot of useful advice to improve my gameplay at it. And so it'd be nice to pop in and see what one of his streams, see how he's doing. So thank you very much for being here, my friends. I hope to catch you later, but for now I'm going to catch you on the other side of this raid.